and this is Tuesday the 3rd of December 2019, and this is the daily analysis for spot gold and dollar yen and for the first week of December. Let's take a look at spot gold. And yesterday at the start of the new month, it initially retraced lower and managed to make a strong rebound with poor news on the US ISM manufacturing PMI. This week's weekly pivot is at 1460.20. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. And at the start of the day, it was drifting lower and managed to hit the weekly S1 pivot. And before the news on the poor US data, and spot gold managed to climb back up, but stall at the intermediate resistance level. It's consolidating at the moment with support at the weekly pivot as well as the 55 period EMA, and it may attempt to try to break through again, and the next target is going to be at the 50% fib retracement level at close to the 1470 area, because the weekly R1 pivot is at 1470.33. So this will be the next likely resistance level, resistance zone. But only on the interim, as it tries to target the next resistance level where the 200 period EMA is drifting lower to, and that's the previous swing low from the start of October. That's at the 1474.54 level, and it also aligns closely with the monthly pivot at 1475.19. So all bunch around the 1475 area. That's going to be the next target zone for gold. And as long as we'll see what the next data is on Wednesday with the ISM non-manufacturing PMIs, and well ahead of the non-farm payroll report on Friday. So we'll follow up on Thursday to see what the result of that news impact is going to be ahead of the non-farm payroll. Right, back to the 4 time frame. So on the support side, there's still this rising trend line cutting across the 1452 area and ahead of the well-defined support zone. All right, so let's move on to the dollar yen. And as the converse, dollar yen fell as a result of the poor US data and fell to find support right at the lower trend line of the ascending wedge, and just right next to the monthly pivot at 109. This week's weekly pivot is at 109.25. Slightly higher than the previous week and last week. Let's go to 4 time frame, and you can see that with the poor US data, it fell right to the monthly pivot, found support at the rising trend line, and consolidating during this pullback. So there could be further bearish move, and this key interim support resistance level, which has been quite significant for a while now, is aligning with the 200 period EMA, so at the 108.75 area. That's going to be the next key support level. Right, so unless there's some good news on the Wednesday, and there could be further bearish moves for the dollar. All right, so until Thursday, we will follow up further on the dollar movement, as well as spot gold, and also do check out my other videos on Euro cable and the Aussie dollar, with the RBA rate decision coming up soon in about in just under an hour. All right, meanwhile, have a good trading week and cheers.